Good morning, and Sudhir Pai from Capgemini. I'm CTO for Financial Services. It's indeed a pleasure and an honor to be here on the finals of Paradigm Shift Global Hackathon. I'm here today with Bidyut, who's Head of Innovation for DBS Bank, and maybe I'll start by asking how has been your experience of this program? What does this program mean to you, to the bank? And by the way, congratulations for securing World's Best Bank award and consecutive years and so on. So, great achievement.
Thank you. No, okay. So this has been a brilliant experience. Now we've done plenty of hackathons inside the bank, and what we've been doing is looking at internal brainstorming and internal ideation, and that construct has worked really well. What we started doing is last year we started extending that to work with partners. So it was looking at using the methodologies that we have and extending it into partner journeys. This is taking it to a complete different level. This is where we went whole slather out to the context of anyone and everyone, and also from a geographical perspective going completely global. So we ended up getting about close to 2005 plus respondents from 67 countries. Awesome. And that was just blew our minds away. And then seeing that all getting distilled down into today, where we've got our top 12 finalists, I'm super pumped.
And this reach out was also for universities, right? So not just the startup focus alone. So it's probably another unique thing that I observed. Now there are plenty of good ideas, and some ideas get shortlisted today and being rewarded, etc. So what will happen next from your perspective and from bank's perspective?
Sure. So 2 days over here, we've got all the finalists that are going to come in. They're going to do, let's say, finessing of their pitch. They're going to actually get out onto the streets and do customer validation. They'll come back in, they'll do a last round of, tightening up their presentations and pitches and their prototypes, and then it's to the Shark's Den. We'll streamline and go through the 12 finalists. What happens is we're going to pick up the winners, of course, and these are, through the process, these are concepts that have become prototypes that have gone through a validation. We know that there is desirability, we know there's a certain level of viability, and because we've also got code behind it, we also know there's a fair bit of feasibility. Now when you've got these three tied off, they are basically fundable. So what we plan to do is to take these 12 in, see who the winners are, and there is a high probability these are going to become products of the future. So this is funneling all the way through into true co-creation.
It's really great to see that these ideas will eventually morph into some real life scenarios and programs for DBS. So from your perspective, where do you see this is going as a banking or financial services as an industry? What's the future in your terms?
So I'm not going to pontificate on the future because I think it's a fairly known fact that we always get it wrong. We always tend to overestimate or underestimate. But I'll tell you in regards to how we're approaching it. What we've done is we realized that within the bank, when we put our minds to something, we generally get it done. We are very honed in on an execution machine. So if we know how to get things done, then one of the key things to success is focusing on the right things. And when we say focus on the right things, we're saying is how do we ensure that we have the right ambitions because we have an engine of delivery. Now to assist with setting the right ambitions, what we've done is we have a construct in the company called the North Star, and we take all our products and our platforms through a visioning exercise where they sit down and they create clarity into what they feel the world is becoming, but more importantly, what are the trends that are driving that? And against that, we create a set of horizon lenses. What are the things that we have to do for today, tomorrow, and then the day after? That helps us shape the bets that we're making. So we've added a fair bit of science to forecasting what the future might be, and that sort of steers us. So I'm not going to give you, I guess, what exactly we're doing,
Yeah.
but we have got a framework that sort of guides us through this maze, and hopefully we'll get it right.
Thank you, Bidyut, and it's indeed a pleasure for us, for Capgemini, to be partnering on this paradigm shift program, and we look forward to continue our relationship.
Actually, the pleasure is ours. I don't think we could get any of this stuff done if it wasn't for the partners. So don't thank me. I thank you.
Thank you.